Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
And I am Amanada. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Topics for the week of 3/9/26. Thanks for joining us.
That's right. Oh, happy morning, hopefully, to you all. Today is my oldest birthday. I became a mom today, 17 years ago, Amanda.
Yeah, 17.
17. I'm a 17-year-old.
Oh my God.
I know.
She's
I
almost
know.
adult. It's crazy. Oh.
I know. I'm crazy. But
She's
hey.
She's a good kid.
She is a good kid. She's amazing. But we got an amazing show for you. We're talking one of your favorites, Chalamet. We got Rinna. We got some Love is Blind. We got Neighbors. Heyo. SNL. Big SNL head over here. So let's get into a little housekeeping before we dive into it.
Okay. Housekeeping. Let's check the info.
Hey, every Tuesday, make sure you're checking our episode of Browntown Live. You can watch along every Tuesday at noon, Browntown Tuesday. Or you can listen wherever you're listening now. Even if you don't like the Sister Wives, we're always talking something, and they always deliver. And Mary's always hella hilarious, so check that out. This week on Girl Dinner, the Catfish collection. Tell them about it, Amanda.
It's a girl dinner special. It's an investigative series, but not really. We're just reading the book. The Catfish book. It's called Almost Married. Maui.
For entertainment purposes, as a complimentary.
Behind a paywall.
That's right. So check that
It's
out.
good, though. It's way more fun than we thought it would be. We thought it would be, I mean, and it is gobbledygook. You should see the way some of these sentences are structured. It's not great.
The fourth grade teacher in me is like red pen doing all our like triple underlines.
It's a real lesson in concentration because you really have to read ahead. Your brain has to go for ahead of your mouth because you're trying to figure out what she meant to how to rephrase this sentence. But we thought it would be more gobbledygook, but there are little pieces in there where we're like, oh, that actually probably did happen. Like this probably did happen on that day. Because it makes sense.
26 50 Shades of Mary, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, goodness gracious. So but check that out. That's going to be every Monday until we're finished the book.
That's right. All right. I mean, speaking of Sister Wives, of course, ongoing coverage. Is this right? Season 16, episode 4.
Yes,
Cistern
that looks right.
Wives.
Only
Mary always only kind of care in her Melania Trump shirt. Yeah. Joke landed, Mary. Yeah. Perfect moment for that. All right, but moving on. TRP, Growing Pains. We got Alan Thicke and his wife, Maggie. Maggie? Kate. Maggie. I think it's Maggie.
Literally no idea.
They're hot and heavy for each other at that school dance.
Yeah, and we're kind of
dance does that to a couple.
We're kind of uncertain about the major, it's a 2-parter, and we're not sure if there's the running joke is that the little kid should be getting kidnapped over and over but then doesn't. Like I don't know if that's like actually written as a joke or we're just living in 2026
in the 80s you would get in a car with a man who's like, hey, you two, what are you doing out here lately?
Yeah.
Like, okay, drive us home. And he does. The good old days. Hey, make sure you're checking out Pod in the City as well. You got lots of hot stuff going over on there. What about we get to some weekend update? What do you think?
All right.
Oh, there you go. Amanda, you want to go first?
Yeah, let me just shut the dog out of there. All right. Yeah, I didn't do anything, but I did. I got stuff done, but I just wanted to show the pictures that I took. It was a really chill weekend. One dog that's been here for like a week, and I just want to show you how cute this dog is. Look at this dog.
Oh, is it a little husky?
It's like a little miniature husky. Like he's Walter's size. See?
Oh my God, is he going to get any bigger?
No, this is like as big as he's 7. He's so cute. Like I just stare at him and I'm like, I've never seen a dog this cute.
I've never seen a little husky at all.
He's an Alaskan Klee. Oh no, but it's like a little mini, not a Pomsky, because a Pomsky is a husky mixed with a Pomeranian, and they kind of look like this, but this is even like tinier.
Yeah, so, this is very small. Oh, it's cute.
He's very cute and sassy. But
owl like a husky?
Yeah. He has Walter's exact personality. It's like having 2 Walters in here, which is great. I patched up some drywall.
What?
All by myself. It doesn't look great.
Did you get some expertise from someone who's been drywalled since maybe 1980, maybe born in 1980?
Born in 83, I think. Oh. He did ask how it was going, and then I just sent him a picture of what I'd done. And no response back from that.
So did you tape? Did you mud? Did you spackle? What are we doing?
I got this little kit, and I just there's like this big socket that was hanging out of my wall for years. And I just kept kind of like pushing it back in, and it was just kind of like kind of staying. And it was for the whole cable box, like where you plug in like the cable, like TV cable. Yes. And then I realized once I got out the patch kit, I'm like, I don't even need this at all. I can just cover up the thing. So I patched the whole hole. Then I patched it, I spackled it, and now it's going. I promise you, it will sit there unpainted for months. I know it will, because I'm like, I've done.
Can I tell you a way easier hack for that? But I love that you did this because I
bought like a little patches.
I just want to make you aware in the future if you have this. Yeah. Now that's amazing. And honestly, like for yourself and Auntie Debbie, like that's right. They do make an outlet cover that's just flat for that purpose.
Oh, no, I know, but the whole wall, the whole hole around the socket,
it was already so like big and
like you can't even put.
Gotcha.
Good for Believe me, I would have done that. I do know that they did that though. I was looking for socket covers, but I just patched the hole, and now I'm going to repaint the whole house at some point.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it was. I felt like I accomplished some stuff. So great, but boring. I watched some Parks and Rec. Oh, Parks and Rec. Chris Pratt is so good in that. Like, I really just watched this, and I'm like, you are genuinely such a funny person.
I know, it's
like the funniest. I know. Well, maybe he's a great guy. He was great on the Doughboys when he called in and gave them 30 minutes exactly, but he was fine. Anyway, what did you do?
Yes, I did. I attacked the laundry room. So I believe I said this, whatever. All the ceilings and the walls in the house, when they built it, they just did everything in like a very millennial beige or whatever they call it. Or not beige, gray.
Gray. So I love a millennial gray. My whole house is millennial gray. I'm a millennial, fuck's sake.
Great, but like ceilings, walls, every room, every bathroom, everywhere is just top to bottom gray. So it's also just been like doing room by room, but started the wallpaper in my office. I'll kind of turn. You can see boot lamp.
You're frozen now. You're just frozen. I guess I'll pause this. Okay, well, we're back. You paused right when you were turning your camera around, so I guess.
Well,
I guess we'll just have to wait.
Actually, it is. We're halfway through. It's halfway through the wall, but so started wallpapering. And then, I painted ceiling in the laundry room and painted the walls in the laundry room. And I took out a shelf with like a mallet and a hammer by myself. I had to do one of those like boom, boom from underneath. And it was really satisfying. And nails went screech. And I'm gonna make a laundry folding area. I want to get like a wood top. And then
these are all dreams of mine too.
I know, isn't that pathetic? Area to fold.
No, but I really would love like a full like laundry situation because my laundry, this is so boring, but my like washer and dryer is like in like the whole basement, like there's a little unfinished part, but it's huge, it's sprawling. And I'm like, if I really started going on this thing, it would become my entire life. So I need to not even let
you should do a TikTok journey of that.
Oh God, no, I'd have to learn how to make a TikTok. But speaking of which, when you were
forget how to finish a basement, I'd have to learn how to do a TikTok.
My God, I've never made a TikTok. Speaking of, by the way, we should point out the boot lamp in the room. Got my boot lamp. We're going to talk about it on Browntown. That's why I didn't mention it.
Good.
But it is like the most important thing.
I got mine here.
Yours is true. Ooh, I like the lampshade. Did that come with that?
It did.
Oh,
no, this is like from like an artisan boot lamper or like a Western.
Is it a real boot? No, I can't.
No, it is not. Actually, this is from. Well, when I find my glasses, I'll let you know. And when StreamYard doesn't threaten to cut all ties with me because I moved, I'll let you know. Is yours an actual boot?
It's not a boot, but it is the most Janelle this lamp could be. Katie sent it to me.
Katie, wow.
So funny. She wrote me this note, but I'm going to read it on Browntown. And then it took forever to get here. And she said she told her sons, and her sons were like, you could have driven that to her in the amount of time. The Canada Post. Okay, so I get the box, huge hole in the side. Like I picked up the box, I put my hand right in it, gripped it, just a huge hole.
Sure.
I'm like, there's no way the guy on the truck didn't see this. Like, did they not carry tape for something like this? Canada Post sucks. Anyway, open it. It's shattered. Not shattered. It could have been shattered because it's made of like porcelain or whatever.
Yeah.
It just has a clean crack straight through. Just thank God, because it could have shattered.
Wow.
But just right where like right in the ankle area, just straight across, shattered it.
Just like you. True to form.
Just like me. And very Janelle-ish. Like it's just like this is as much as she would do with it.
I don't think Janelle has or soon will shatter an ankle. I mean, we've seen her mosey through the land like
she walks like I do already. She already looks like she has a bad ankle.
I don't know if Crocs are the best shoe for out on the tree farm.
Crocs are good.
No way. She needs some ankle support. She needs some boots.
You should have some ankle support. Yeah, then your ankles get kind of swollen. But anyway, we can get into that at another time. But how good does that look? Doesn't that really just bring everything together? And then I move those flowers into my room. Now I have like a cherry blossom oasis in my room.
Wow.
Big light never goes on. Okay, well, anyway, that's
because all you do is like some Bath and Body Works. I feel like there's some Bath and Body Works brand cherry blossom.
There is Japanese cherry blossom. So basically, the two of us are doing women in STEM situations. STEM. Women in construction. We're doing our own shit. So good for us. Let's move on to actual hot topics, shall we? Well, top story. Can't get out of the press.
Thing about this.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Well, it's another example of like, do we need to be putting so much weight on this? But anyway, Chalamet did some Vanity Fair or Variety interview with Matthew McConaughey, who was nonplussed by the whole thing. Because after, I don't know if they edited this reaction to be after he said this ballet thing, but do you know about this? The ballet opera. Okay. Now, I'm prefacing this by saying I have never had a profession that is I've always been in a profession that people make fun of. Music theater, podcasting. It's always kind of just it's just, you're kind of in on the joke. Chalamet was doing this back and forth interview with McConaughey. And he says at one point, I don't know what the context was even, but he said that he wanted to always be in movies. I think that's what it was about. And I didn't want to be in some kind of profession like ballet or opera where nobody really cares about it anymore. And people are like, please, let's try to make people care about this. No.
Nobody cares about ballet or opera.
And he's like, oh, I think he might have called it boring or whatever. No, I don't really see how any of this is that groundbreaking or terrible. Like we haven't been hearing this. If you're in the arts, that's just kind of part of the package deal. And no matter what, the arts have always been underfunded, underappreciated. As someone who performed in many operas, they can be boring. I don't think, okay, so anyway, it was kind of, and also his mom, I guess, is a ballet dancer. So it wasn't a great thing to say. They did shoot over to McConaughey being like, but then I don't actually believe McConaughey gives a fuck about opera or ballet. So I think it was edited that way. Anyway, he's not going to win the Oscar now, I guess. So this is, again, another example.
Wait, he's not going to win it because
his Oscar race is like, as far as all the Oscar podcasts and stuff, commentators go, he's like ruined his shot for the, it was on the day before it closed, the voting closed is when that happened, or when it was at least put out to the public. So I'm like, so now he can't have an Oscar because he said that.
Okay, so
am I just like, I don't know why I'm not that upset about this or that thing last week, but like, he can't have an Oscar. Doesn't Woody have Oscars?
True.
Like,
I mean, I don't think
just more where my thought
anything he says.
You don't like
Chalamet. I mean, he's an actor. He's fine. Like, I don't get the.
He's a smug little like rich boy.
Yeah, I don't get why he's considered a heartthrob or attractive or whatever.
I don't think is he considered a heartthrob?
Don't know. I don't think we really need to be taking what is valuable in society from Timothée.
Do we need to focus on this? Is this what we need to be outraged by today?
But it wasn't a very stupid comment to make. Very stupid.
Sure, but he's an ignorant little
right.
He's like exactly who he is. Do we need to be this outraged?
No, I didn't expect anything different, but I'm like, oh yeah, you're dumb. That was a stupid thing to say.
Also, I thought he should have won for that Bob Dylan movie. I hated Marty Supreme, as I think I've mentioned a couple of times. But anyway, opera and ballet taking advantage of that. See, now we're actually talking about the arts, so maybe it's a good thing. But Seattle Opera here is doing a promo code Timothée to save 14% off special seats for Carmen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's good. That's like the biggest news of the week.
Okay. What does his sister have to say? Do you know? Like, is his sister still in the news? She was on that Sex Lives of College Girls. That was really good.
Sister.
Oh well, she looks exactly like him, except at least in the show, she had like a little bob, a little chin-length bob, but looks exactly like him. She was pretty good in that, though. All the kids these days, the Chalamets of it all. All right, gotta ask you. All right, Amanda, tell me, have you been watching HBO's Neighbors?
I watched an episode. I watched the most recent one. I did.
Okay. Now, the most recent, that was with the lady neighbors, or are we talking about the dude with he had like a Jeep covered in memorabilia? Is that the most recent?
No, it was with this like older black couple and then a younger white guy.
Yes. He was divorced and they took him in and then he.
Yeah, it was the weirdest story.
Oh my God. That was weird.
And then the other one was like some woman built a wall, but I was kind of on her side the whole time. I'm like, this seems great. This is like an oasis.
Okay, first of all, yeah. What did you think?
I thought I'm more in I need to watch Parks and Rec type mood lately than this, because this is just so depressing. Just like the breakdown of people and like society.
This one was especially weird. I would say it wasn't a great episode. It was my least favorite out of all 4.
All right. Maybe I should. Is there more lighthearted ones? Probably not, because this neighbor's fighting.
Yeah, but like they are kind of funny. This most recent episode was kind of dark because they're talking about how the guy did they force him to use a racial slur or not?
Oh, yeah.
There seems to be a weird situation between the neighbors. I don't know. There's a bizarre situation that the dude tried
deeper happened there.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just that like they didn't realize how racist that guy was until they started getting to know him further and further. Like, oh, but he's actually just like the worst.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She's like, well, she made me call her my black mama or something, but it's like,
but it seemed to be deeper than that. Like, because when they meet at the end, she is done with this guy. Like, there was no forgiveness. Yeah. So, like, I don't know, something else happened. And not for me to err on the side of not the white guy, but like,
right. Yeah, there's something else is going on there, something deeper. The other lady, first of all, she looks very familiar. I think she may have been an actress or something. She looks very familiar. But she's very much like Aurora Brown. She's into stars and energy and alignment, but to a degree that is wackadoo. Now, I was on her side until you clearly see she just didn't go by any of the neighborhood, the association bylaws, and was building a fence 5 feet higher. And it wasn't a fence. It is a concrete wall. However, I do think the elderly neighbor, like, you're not doing yourself any favors because you're making yourself look crazy now.
Yeah, I can't imagine giving a shit. But I mean, it didn't look, honestly, like from what I was seeing, it looked like it made the neighborhood, her section of the neighborhood, look more rich, doesn't it? Because then it looks like it's like behind a gate. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
I just can't imagine caring enough. But like, I also get how like something will fester over the years, and then like that's all you like. My Auntie Debbie, when I was watering her lawn that whole fucking summer when she was at the lake, she shares like a little grass area between the 2 houses, and she's like that, and the neighbors had piles and piles of wood and firewood and old wood from something.
That's how it starts.
I've offered to so she didn't have to look at it anymore. Did I break up again there? I don't know what to do.
It's okay now, though.
Okay, whatever. Just keep going.
Okay. It's okay. Listen, there's a snowstorm going through Canada, so we gotta do what we can do here. No, well, that's actually how a lot of these arguments start. Is it starts with something, and then it gets bigger, and you're like, okay, well, I was understanding at first, but they took it too far. I think you check out episode 1, 2, 3, 4 was really good. The one right before the one you watched is a pretty good one.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go back.
What else is going on?
Okay, so I watched this Dirty Rotten Scandals. Have you heard of this? Dr. Phil. It's on E. It's like, I guess on E. But it's, and this is also what America's Next Top Model, that, you know how there's like, they're making this other America's Next Top Model doc that's going to be better and spicier, and it's going to be on E. That's been the story since that Netflix one
about Dr. Phil.
So this one it's like a series, but the first 2 episodes are about Dr. Phil. And
oh my God, yes.
Okay, it's not very good. It was very
I love to hate him.
Okay, well then you might like it. I mean, you're not learning anything that crazy. They interviewed like 3 or 4 people that had been on the Dr. Phil show. A dog is throwing up over here. I'm very overstimulated right now. They interviewed three or four people who were like young guests on the Dr. Phil show. And by the end of the 2 parts, all I learned was, the company doesn't really give a shit about the guests. There was no follow-up care. What Dr. Phil's more a TV personality than he is a doctor. He let his doctor license lapse, all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, I learned nothing. And also, why are all of you so shocked? I feel like they thought it was going to be some big moment, but I'm like, we've all known this, haven't we? Hasn't that always been the thing with him, that he like is a huge piece of shit, but like,
he doesn't actually help or do or give any good advice. All he does at the end, he's like, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you with resources from Sunrise Rehabilitation Center right there in your town, and they're going to give you a year of rehabilitation services for free. That's my gift to you. That's my gift to you. Okay, so you're like giving someone 10 treatment sessions with a therapist in their town. They're here to talk to you, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, and a lot, like a couple of people were like, oh, this segment was over, and then he just like shook our hand and then like left. We never heard from him again. I'm like, did you think you were friends? Like, he's not your doctor. And like, he's been pretty like clear that like, I'm a TV personality. It's like Dr. Drew.
I was just gonna say he's the opposite of Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew is like, well, as a physician, I can tell you that Macy really did not give Ryan a chance.
But then Dr. Drew will go on with Heather McDonald. Those two are best friends, which you can really break down that dynamic. But he will also, that'll be his first go-to is, well, I'm not their doctor. I'm not their doctor. I'm not Farrah's doctor. So like, that's the way they get out of the accountability immediately. But anyway, I learned nothing. It was really like, a very trashy early 2000s vibe of just a lot of like footage of just like somebody like in a shadow, like reenacting as Dr. Phil. They didn't have any, rights.
No explosives.
They licensed, but it didn't seem like they had a lot of licensing for a lot of stuff. They did pull clips from the show of whatever these people were on, but like other than that, I mean, I don't know why it was 2 parts. I didn't learn anything other than stuff I already knew. That he's exploited.
Did we learn any information about Burke Ramsey, who is on the show?
See, that's what I want to hear about. I want to hear about that. And then, like, I definitely think he exploited Michelle Knight from the Ariel Castro. He rolled her
have a connection times. With her.
And then,
I mean, actually, but like you are like you have an attachment to that case.
I'm very privy to that case. And like, he really, the whole thing is fascinating because the 2 girls don't get along with her. The dynamic.
That's the dynamic that every girl's like, oh, I guess I didn't think about that.
God, she was really annoying.
Any group of 3 girls, you got to watch out. You got to watch your that's some real girl.
I would have also liked to hear him address like the Shelley Duvall of it all, because he really exploited the shit out of her at the end of her life. Not the end of her life, but remember when he rolled her out and everyone was like, that's Shelley Duvall, and he like that was
Dr. Phil. I was thinking Ariel Castro.
Not Ariel Castro, Dr. Phil. And then there was this guy who was like on Survivor, who was like this active alcoholic. And I remember that story popping up every so often. So like those big cases, I would have liked to see them address. But a lot of these were like, oh, I got pregnant at 13 and he had me up on stage and he made me feel really bad about my decision that I wanted to keep he made me feel really stupid. I'm like, what did you think you were on there for? Your mom signed you up for this. Anyway. It could have been better.
He and his wife are such a piece of shit. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen him come up on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Can't you see that one?
That's surprising. Yeah.
Dude, have you seen the Stephen Hawking photo?
Yeah. Yes.
It is. You know what it reminds me of? Careful, because it's going to come up. Squirmy and Grubs on TikTok.
Oh, God. They come up on my Facebook. I don't know. They come up on my Facebook all the time too.
How's he doing?
I don't know. He's posting a lot of comedy content.
Oh God, no, he's not. He's
people in the comments are like, "You are hilarious."
No, you
Stop
can't do
talking about it.
stand up. You can't do stand up. That makes
Jody, just let's move past the obvious. Just move past it.
Okay.
I don't want them to come up on my algorithm anymore.
Check it out for yourselves. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, before you even go look at it, give yourself a minute before you write us a review and then be like, okay. You'll be on our side. Trust us.
Why we're kind of been side-eyeing the whole thing. Okay, let's talk about Rinna's book here. I listened to this audiobook. You better believe I'm going to talk about it, Rinna. I like her more. I never didn't like her. I knew her from days. But I like her in a way that I'm like, I really respect the way she's kind of crafted her career. She's very good at marketing herself. The way this all lined up with her being on The Traitors and then this book coming out is great. The second half of the book was a lot of Christine's last chapter where it's like, I really care about eating healthy and leafy greens and stuff like that, where she's really trying to fill content.
Lean fish and chicken, roasted veggies.
Like, Christine.
Sure.
But she seems good. She's, I guess, already written a book, so this was like a follow-up book. So I'm like, I assume all the actual explosive stuff is in the first book. But she did talk a lot about housewives. She really breaks down like second for second of that Amsterdam thing that I've never seen. I went back and kind of watched it, and I'm like, I don't really get the context here. But like for anyone who like really knows about that and cares about it, she really does break that whole thing down, what was going on behind the scenes in her head and all that shit. So she does get into a lot of housewife stuff. But something I thought you might find interesting is that she's like, a lot of people, I'm just going to go ahead and answer all the like most common questions that people ask. And like, who's your best friend? Who do you think cares too much about what people think? She says Kyle. But then she's the question is, who is the worst housewife, or like the meanest person, or like the biggest bitch? And she says Lisa Vanderpump.
I would have guessed that. I agree.
Really? I don't know the relationship at all. I didn't even know they knew each other, but Lisa Vanderpump.
I can get it. A lot of that was because Lisa Vanderpump kind of, well, according to Rinna, Lisa Vanderpump kind of put Rinna up to confronting Yolanda about her alleged Munchausen.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. I also watched a bunch of clips of the Taylor Armstrong tea party thing where like what's her face confronted her and like outed her, and then I was like, I fell into that whole rabbit hole, and I'm like, Jesus, this shit was dark. Oh, is that what that's from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. And then another thing is that she talks a lot about Harry Hamlin and how there's been gay rumors about him forever. And then she goes, God, please tell me you know who said it, because she says it in there. She goes, this so-and-so, it was Kelly Dodd. She goes, Kelly Dodd even went so far as to call me a beard. Can you believe it? And I'm like, you are doth protesting for 3 chapters about how your husband isn't gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it, of course. Like, okay.
Right.
Is that a rumor? Do people think that?
Okay, so Harry Hamlin has been in movies or TV roles where he's played a gay man.
Oh yeah, she did talk about that. But I'm like, she really
and then I think there may have been rumors, and Kim Richards, that's what she alluded to answer. She's like, oh, well, we can talk about the husband. You don't want to talk about the husband.
So is Meredith referencing that when she says, do you want to talk about the husbands? When Meredith Mark says that, is she
kind of, yes,
calling back that? Wow, the layers. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. It's not that great of a book, but like I found those little
worth listening to.
The second half is really just her talking about how much she loves her family and how their family is so great, and the family, and they're
Delilah Bell and Amelia Gray.
Yeah, one daughter's a model.
Yes, because she wanted to take after, allegedly, Yolanda with Yolanda's supermodel daughters.
Hadid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's who Yolanda is. Wow. I should watch Beverly Hills. I really should. There's so many storylines that I know about that I've never seen.
Oh, it's so good. I think it's great. Right. There's a couple seasons that are like snoozers, but it's great. But I didn't see this week's episode. I have not been able to see this. I mean,
okay, well, great. We'll just take it off
the wallpapering, Amanda.
Right. Is Amanda still on the show?
Pardon?
Amanda, is she still on the show?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen this week's episode, and I think it's going to have already happened or going to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's not like healthy for her energy and her manifestations.
Ugh, she sucks.
I can't stand her. Yeah, she's really awful.
All right. Well, speaking in the same realm, there is a little bit of VPR news here. Do you know about this?
No.
Scheana was on, I don't know, her own podcast. She is so annoying. Like, I don't know. I think it's just because I've met so many Sheenas, but she's so irritating to me. I forget who she's talking to, but she's trying to spill some Lisa Vanderpump tea. And the way she like tells tea is very annoying. She's like, well, I mean, it's very Robin. It's very Mean Girl. Well, I never told anyone when Lisa tried to get Lala and Tom Sandoval to hook up in Tahoe. So that's what she said on her podcast. And then
is that really that much like?
No one cares, Scheana. Shut up. And like, what if they had though? Lala would.
I think everyone probably was like trying to hook up, or if you cheated on someone and you hooked up, it's like, okay, well, it is kind of like part of the show. It's par for the course, you know.
And Lisa's the executive producer, Scheana. So yeah, that would have been a good storyline. Sorry that she's like a very successful businesswoman and she's like good at this.
Yeah, Lisa was really good on Vanderpump. She's much more likable on Vanderpump than she is on Housewives.
Oh, sure. Well, like the stuff she does, she is very good at manipulating storylines. Like having Ken blow in and be like, I can't believe Tom Sandoval and Raquel hooked up alone. Like just stuff like that. Like it's messy, but like whatever. She's very successful.
She loves when someone was heartbroken or lost it all, or
Ronnie and Ben say that it's my broken bird, my beautiful little broken bird. That's how she treats all of the staff.
Yeah.
So whatever. Scheana, just like, can you just God.
It's over, Scheana. It's time to move on.
All right, but you didn't watch Beverly Hills, so let's move on to Love is Blind, the wedding.
Okay.
What do you think?
I can't wait for this reunion. I've heard rumors that Jordan and Amber have divorced.
Oh, really?
That's just a rumor I read. I don't know.
Okay.
Can we talk about the wedding looks for Jordan and Amber here?
Yeah. What do you think? He's giving Mitch energy.
And I think that's why he triggers me.
Oh, like really? I endeared to him when he showed up and he was so nervous and he's like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I was like, okay, it's like Amanda, nice to see a man with some empathy.
No.
No, you don't like him.
You're doing what we used to do. Oh, he's unassuming. That guy must be a nice guy. Like, look, if he's with this hot chick, like he's not going to cheat on her. He's going to be good to her. No, he's not. I think he's kind of like lazy. He doesn't really want to do this.
Oh, sure.
And I don't think he really wants to be a dad or a stepdad. And by saying yes at the altar, I actually think that like showed how he's like kind of selfish or something.
I don't think the kid should be. Well, there's a big discussion going on now about like, should people with kids even be allowed to be on shows like this? And I think that maybe not, especially kids that young. So like 16, 17, 18.
I mean, it's up to the parent though. Like,
but that little girl looked very like it was very sad to see that little girl.
Well, so what I've heard was that they agreed ahead of time that they were not going to get married.
I saw that too.
And then Amber changed her mind, was like, yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
And then he changed his mind last minute too. So they were both kind of surprised.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised.
He doesn't want to live out in the suburbs. That's where her kid's going to school. Do not make her kid change schools because you just want to like live in an area with more bars. Then you're not ready to get settled down. And like,
but also when there's a kid involved, shouldn't you really want to raise kids and have
That's
kids?
what I mean.
I don't think you should be able to go in at even 75%. I'm good with having kids. You should really want to raise a child.
That's why I think him doing this, being like, why not? Sure, it's what I want to do. It's like,
right.
It's what you want to do right now in this moment. This is what you want to do.
Yeah, because it'll be easier to just like not make this awkward for everyone. Do you want to talk about this? These two?
Oh my God. I hate this guy, Devontae, and God, what's her name? Brittany. Okay.
He's going to announce at the reunion that he is, spoiler coming in a couple seconds, engaged and with child on the way.
Not surprised at all. Girl, he's not into you. This is another dude that's very triggering, who does the,
yes.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that you look pretty and everything, because then like you told me to do it. So if I say it, it's just gonna be like, because you told me to say it, and not that like you're gonna be like, oh, you don't really mean it. You're just saying it because you don't. No, she's telling you, I don't feel like you are attracted to me, whatever. So it is incumbent upon you to make her feel that way. And if she's like, if you tell me this, it will make me happy, just tell her that, even if you don't think so, because she's telling you she needs that.
Yeah,
she said stubborn.
She came out and said, like, you know, like, it's tough to rewatch these because I can clearly see this guy isn't into me. Like, I mean, look, we've all been there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's very triggering watching this. Like, girl, walk away. He's not that into you. Don't be more into him than he's into you. And as we know, he's already just like, This is a mistake I think a lot of these couples do. Number one, as we know, 3 nights in the pod is like 3 years of dating. Also, they will go on like one date, or they will bring their person home, and that goes well. And that's what they're like stuck on. They're like, let's get back to that one time, that afternoon we met my parents and we all got along.
Let's get back to that.
Let's get back to that. And it's like, that was a novelty thing.
No, to be perfectly honest, wait, is this, where's the one? There's one successful couple. Where are they?
Yep, right here.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, I watched this, but I don't know anything about those two because I fast forwarded through every single scene of them the entire time. And these episodes, I fast forward through everything. I fast forward to the point where I can tell when, like, I can get it after the long pause where they're going to say yes or no. I know exactly where to pause it.
Yeah, we're talking about Christine and Vic. I listened to Cara Berry's recap, and it was so funny. And I was 100% with her on this couple. She's like, I wouldn't even known his name was Vic, or maybe it's Vincent Victor. I don't know.
I said that last time too. I'm like, I never could have guessed his name was Vic.
Yeah, like, okay. Now, the only thing I did notice, and I do not approve of this, I hate when Love is Blind, they will take, anytime there's a person of color, they will put like this urban street mix or like a Motown. What the fuck? Like, I swear to God, go back and watch it. Do you want to know what song they put this couple to?
What?
Soul Man.
Soul Man. Oh, that's why you wrote Soul Man. I'm a soul man. I'm
like, wasn't there a movie with?
But isn't that the Blues Brothers, which are two white men?
Yeah, but I think there's a movie like Soul Man with oh my God, white hair. I just had his name off the top of my head and I'm forgetting it. Steve Martin.
There definitely is a movie
he's
called
in blackface, I think, the whole time.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What the fuck? It's from 1986.
Yep.
It's with C. Thomas Howell. It's from 1986. James Earl Jones is in it. Leslie Nielsen. Melora Hardin. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in it. Yeah, he's in blackface right there on the cover. Blackface.
Yep.
With a picture of himself not in blackface. Okay. Well, that
makes it better. Anyway, I'm like, okay, we really need like Soul Man, the Motown remix. It's really offensive. So yeah, Vic and Christine, whatever, like, it'll be fine. I can see them breaking up or staying together. Like,
they're all gonna break up.
I'll be content. I'll be whatever. Jordan and Amber, I think, should absolutely not be together. I also fully disapproved of her hair. Something was going on. It was
her hair was pretty crazy. Yeah. It was very.
There was something just a little off. She was almost there, and then it was off. We already talked about Mike and Emma last week. God, they are so fucking boring.
Yeah.
So boring. Who cares? All right. So Ashley and this dude.
Again, I could never could have even guessed that her name was Ashley.
Ashley.
She's beautiful, though. I love her. Like, her face and body is like perfection to me. But yeah, she thought, I'm seeing a lot of discourse about this and that they both agreed to say no, and then she jumped in and was like, I'm gonna give the fucking speech. And you can tell that you can tell that it was planned and that he was like, all right, just fucking get it. I
mean, he rolled out of bed, didn't even go for a haircut.
Oh yeah, there were crumbs in his beard.
Yeah, fucking crumbs in his beard. Oh, I know some dandruff and beard and hair when I see it. Years of that shit. Yeah, and it's like, it's scruffy. It's gotten to like the fluffy point. His suit was ill-fitting. She looked amazing. She looked great. However, I mean, I don't love the like, let's go, daddy. And then daddy walks her down the aisle. I would have loved if like her mom walked away with her, but I don't like this daddy daughter thing. And
when like, after she dropped the mic, she said that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Don't love it either.
Or she was like, let's go. Or as Kara said, let's go, girls. Dun, 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 dun.
Totally. The reunion, that's what we're here for, we're here for the reunion. And they really do need to put some more of a stipulation on these people that they can't do interviews or just drop the whole fucking season at the same time.
Yeah.
It's annoying to wait a week in between all of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, well, although I'm excited to see Alex and Chris and Devon. It'll be great.
Chris, for sure.
I'm curious how Bree and Connor, what's their story going to be? They cannot be still together. I hope he dumps her. So Bree is the one that Chris
those two. Yes, that's right. Oh, that's right. They are. No, they are together still.
Really?
At the reunion, they are together. Apparently, yes.
Well, I don't.
Do you get a lot of the TikTok girl story time with Ricky?
No, what's that?
She like has curly. She's black and but she looks like Molly, that little the clown, not Molly, but the clown in the clock, the big comfy couch.
The nighttime
like
circle.
Her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. She looks like her. She's beautiful. And I remember, you know how I found her is that, remember when Love is Blind crashed a couple seasons ago?
Yes.
Because there's too many people. Some people were able to still get it. And she was on live, showing it live. So I was like watching it. And she was like eating or whoever was eating ice cream. And it was just like watching Love is Blind on someone's TV and somebody's loudly eating ice cream the whole time. But anyway, she was in that live, so that's how I found her. But she has she gets all the tea. Story time with Ricky and Reality Receipts is her podcast. And like they get all of the like interviews with them and they get a lot of the tea. They hate all the men too. So
good. Yeah, there's not a lot of to like here. Oof.
Let's talk B90.
Oh, B90. Okay, well, we didn't get any. Did we get Scheana and Forrest? I don't think we did. Didn't get
I don't think so. I'm kind of not invested in them anymore anyway because they're just so fake. We just knowing that it's fake. It's irritating.
Yeah, really, we just hate Forrest's mom. Godspeed to Forrest and she live your life.
Yeah.
Rick and Trish.
She needs to get out of there. Her dad hopefully pounds the shit out of him.
Oh God, right.
Meeting her dad next week. I can't any good dad be like, get out of this country now. Don't ever come back.
And Rick is older than her dad, I believe. So that's going to be a cool dynamic.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm pretty sure they're either like the same age or he's a couple years older. Rick is doing this really cute thing that guys do. A few times on the show, we may have seen it where Rick, if you remember, had a hunch, suspected that Trish was cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend because she didn't call him back for a day after they fought. So he booked a flight to Colombia to go visit his ex, and oops, his dick fell in her a few times.
For a few days. It was a fuck fest.
Right. And that was like months ago, right? Now, he's since gone to Madagascar with Trish and suspected and confronted her about cheating with her ex. And she's like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. She was actually like in a lot of trouble and was scared. Rick then waits longer towards the end of the trip, right before she's gonna bring him to meet her family, that actually he's got a secret. He cheated on her, but it was because she made him insecure and made him think that she might cheat on her boyfriend. So it's actually her fault that he cheated.
And then 5 minutes after he tells her this, he's mad at her for not getting over it quick enough.
What? Yeah, why can't you forgive me? I love you.
Come on. Are you just going to be like this the whole rest of the trip?
Are you ever going to be able to get over this? Because I don't know if we're going to be together if you can't get over this. So you see, because Rick had planned on breaking up with Trish this whole time, because he doesn't actually want to bring her back to the United States, because then she'll actually see that he's poor and a loser. Yeah, but he was going to blame it on her when he was there for the breakup, much like Javon.
Oh, really quickly? Trish is very not as sassy, but she reminds me of Rose, of Ed and Rose, in the way that when the man is talking, she's just like Trish is like, what the fuck are you, like, you fucking like lose it. Like, you can tell that she's like not buying this shit.
Yeah, like,
so hopefully
when you're talking now.
Yeah, she's just her face is just it just shows exactly what she's feeling. So I like her a lot. There's no way, like, hopefully she can like still continue to exist in the 90-day world, single life or something.
Or not. I want her to like go live her life, get away from this.
Yeah,
show. You're too good for this. I just think Javon is exactly like Rick. He's such a piece of
they're similar.
Misogynist. Like I'm going to take her to this nice place to go get a pedicure because I'm a good guy, but she shouldn't get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable. Okay. What are you dropping $1.75 plus tip for these pedicures? You fucking loser. She's kind of annoying and frustrating too, but these two are awful. They should not be together. And ends up pregnant, which is absolutely terrible. We didn't have Stig and Aviva, thank God. Laura and Beer Khan and Michael. Just give it up. You're there for the skin surgery. You met this guy online. It was a good little story to get on a TV show. Go be friends with benefits with Michael.
I don't really love Michael either, though, because I think he's kind of a pussy. Like, she should have said something. She also said that she told him a while ago so it's not from like he's not sure if she's into him. She already kind of tried to throw herself at him, and he rejected her. So like,
and she's very immature.
I really like her. I think it's just
I don't. I find her very immature. I'm like, okay, what are you doing?
She's immature, but I also think she's acting. But let's go to my favorite.
Your favorite.
What's her name? Emma and Ziad. He's like kind of out of the picture now, though, right?
She's
God.
Like, look at
she met up. She's here. She was here to see Mohammed. Let's be clear. This is what this trip was about in the first place.
I love during her interview. She's talking and she's like, yeah, hold on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Bye. So that was Mohammed. He asked me why I was here, and I said the end, and I said I was going to be going back. And, we just both have a lot of unspoken history. So we agreed that we're going to meet up and we're going to just see what happens. Like, where
I'm here for it.
Get that? Because all I was like,
well, I'm sure she sent him fucking 2 a.m.
Oh, booby labia.
No, I mean like long text, and maybe also booby and labia. But good for her. I'm excited to follow this. This is the only storyline that's getting us like a fresh. Any kind of freshness. Speaking of non-freshness,
I'm just dying to see her without makeup. Like, I just want to see her actual face.
Looks the exact same. She must look very similar to that. I'm sure she's gorgeous.
I think she's very cute, but like that's why I want to see. I'm like, let's see you without that. You're probably so much prettier and cuter.
Happen. Well, let's talk about again. I don't follow the Nathan or this girl.
The new Australia one.
Yeah,
it's too much. And also, he's a piece of shit for bringing his friend to pick her up from the airport. You are forcing her to be the cool girl because you're making her the third wheel with your best friend.
Oh yeah,
now you just fucked everything up because you should have had that initial connection. Boom, we're here as lovers. And now you've put her in the cool girl friend zone. It's going to go down as a disaster.
Let's talk about Lisa and David. So now she's spilling pieces of tea. Daniel.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe this is how I would do it too, is just let him get over each little thing as the days go on. I mean, oh, by the way, I also put this in here. Okay, so here we go. This is from Alexa Pomegranate on Instagram, I guess. This is Lisa says she had malaria in Nigeria, and it wasn't just poo; it was also a lot of blood. She wants us to know.
Okay, no, it wasn't.
You don't believe her.
No, because when you go to Africa, you have to make sure that you are getting all of your correct vaccinations, and you have malaria pills if you're in an area where there's malaria. You have all of that stuff. Also, I think you just had diarrhea. You're drinking a lot of wine there.
And anxiety from this lie you have. That would make me shit my pants for sure if I had that many lies.
Number one, you're eating street food from anywhere. You're eating fruits, vegetables, meat. I told you when I was in Africa, there was absolutely a mystery meat that we ate in Zanzibar, still this. And they did eat a lot of dog in that area. And I'm not into whatever. It was a mystery meat. We all had a bite. We're like, what the fuck is that? Who knows? Yeah. But it's par for the course. You're in another country. You don't know what you're eating. Also, the blood was probably because you were projectile diarrheaing and shitting all night. You probably had bloody hemorrhoids from shitting all night.
That's probably all. Talk to him.
But you did
gross. And that doesn't make it better either. It didn't make it better for us to know that. By the way, there's also
I'm pretty sure you don't recover from just an evening of malaria and you pick up the next day and you're fine.
Your body, I mean, even when we went to Italy, it was way fresher food than America. And the entire cast was sick in Italy. We were all sick because our bodies were not used to that. And we came back, we ate Jack in the Crack, 1:00 in the morning.
When my mom came back from Italy, she had a hard time eating American food because she was just so used to eating everything. It was so light. It was just so light. Everything's just so heavy. It's so light. God. And we're like, Mom, you weren't born on whatever, Sicily or Capri.
My mom called me from Hawaii. We talked for 5 minutes, and by the end, my anxiety had skyrocketed. I was just right up there. She wanted to talk about the war. Then I told her that I fixed all of my walls and everything, and I'm going to repaint soon. And she was not happy about it. Well, it's very expensive, Amanda. And and then I was like, no, I just went to the foster company to get a bunch of stuff for this cat that I'm fostering. And there's this whole litter of puppies. Well, you don't need to foster another puppy, man. I'm like, fucking what? Goodbye.
It's the last thing she needs, Ron, is just another dog. It's the last thing she needs.
I can't say anything. I cannot say anything. Anyway. Hope she's having fun.
Pearl Harbor, it's more relevant now more than ever, Amanda.
A loaf of bread in Hawaii, $10, Amanda. Okay. God, anyway.
Oh, moms.
Moms.
How about that polling station of mine that I'm working on?
But I'm not even going to tell my mom any of that. Okay, unexpected, yeah?
Were you able to watch it?
I was.
Oh, okay. Fill me in. How's our Cookie Monster girl? Our Cookie Monster pants? Has she had the baby?
That was the main storyline, was just the grandparents. And then you meet the mom. And the mom is just, the mom is exactly what, she lost custody of her kids. So the parent, but now she's here. You don't talk to my son like that, calling my son a loser. And I'm like, why are you even here? And just the whole thing is just all of the, and the daughter, the Cookie Monster daughter, Isabella, is like, no, I'm not staying here any longer. When all of
Good
you
for her.
enabling him, you're enabling him, and they don't want to hear it, but that is 100% accurate. You're all enabling. And at one point he's like, he wants her ring back. So the grandma goes up and like asks for the ring back. And she's like, fucking take it. Bye. Gross. They're just, and then I saw a comment on one of the videos that like came up on TikTok of one of these scenes. And the comment really did, I was like, that is actually a really good point. Is the person said, well, all of the bad kids, now this is not me saying this and this is not universal, but they're like, okay, well, the bad kids are the ones that have the babies first. So these kids, and I'm not, that's not how it all is. But with this family, all of these young parents, they have the babies first. So then by the time we see this parenting, we're like, oh my God. It's really wild. And it's so frustrating to see. It's like, don't you realize how generational this is and how you've done this and how you're not making this any better?
Well, we've talked about that these girls, most of them are the result of a teen pregnancy. So their mom was young and they're like, yeah, my mom never talked to me about the birds and the bees. And the moms are like, well, I just assumed she wouldn't, or that she knew. And it's like, well, okay, well, I do think as a teen, you're probably making an excuse like, well, my mom did it or she didn't talk to me and that's why I did and I didn't know. Like I can see some kids saying that to take the onus off themselves. But also, if you're a teen mom, you better be fucking talking to your kids. Don't do what I did.
Yeah, like Leah Messer, breaking the cycle.
She had that thing? Almost breast tumor is cancer's y'all's is. It was an almost.
I feel like my parents never talked to me about the birds and the bees either, but what they instilled in me is a terrifying, like a scare of being in trouble by them, of being disciplined, of any kind of discipline or consequences. Yes. And I just feel, isn't that just kind of the main thing? Is just that's why I was too scared to do any of this stuff. I'm like, I don't want my parents to punish me later. So maybe that's kind of where this all begins, as if there's never a discipline or punishment.
I love
is it as simple as that? I'm asking. Is that what is as simple as
follow through?
You're not scared to be punished.
Yes, that is why you have to start it young, and you can't just be like, "Oh, kids will be kids." I just came across a TikTok that was someone having their, I don't know, she's probably like 18 months old, baptized, and the kid's like, it's like this little girl, she's like pulling and whatever, and it's in front of the church, and everyone's like, oh, okay, well, you can see why she's doing that. And the mom's just like, being dragged along, not saying anything. No, I don't know the whole context of it. But yes, like Leah Messer's girls is, or whoever, Janelle Eason, start the discipline with a consequence very early, because the consequences and the discipline will only get bigger and bigger and bigger as they get older. So start with a consequence.
Well, then what did Babs do wrong, though? Because Babs seemed like she disciplined the kids. Or maybe she just yelled.
Babs was afraid of yes. Okay. She was afraid of Janelle,
yelling,
so she would yell.
No follow through.
Yes.
I couldn't do it, I tell you. I'd be the worst parent.
Well, I'm sure it's just like, well, I mean,
I'd be really
to a certain extent, training a dog or something like that. I mean,
sure. You're training, you're using repetition,
follow through, consistency. Yeah.
So that's sad. And then there's, you know what? Watch it. And there's a lot later. To discuss. Maybe that's what we can do our pop-up on this month.
Love it.
Unexpected. Okay, great. But yeah, you're just seeing a lot of the generational shit and like the parents just, it's just, and it does show all the parents' names. Grandparents are 55 and 57, I believe, those grandparents. Oh, so still young.
Which means they could have a great grandparents in their 50s. Oh my God.
And then the 13-year-old kid who looks like the Wallace and Gromit character, his dad like left him, and like he has like a new family, and he's like disappointed in the son, and he's like, I'm not talking to you because I'm mad at you for knocking up that girl. So now the Wallace and Gromit kid is like depressed, and then the mom's like, I can't believe the dad is deserting him. So like, I don't even know what. I'm like, I'm glad that one of the parents is at least like acting mad about this, but also you don't desert your child.
That sounds like a Cody. Well, I would see you, but I'm disappointed in your actions of you fucking a girl when you're very young and having a baby very young, just like I did.
It's a conditional love. A lot of conditional love going around.
That's very hypocritical because his dad is saying, well, you should stay with the girl that you knocked up. Why didn't he stay with his girl that he knocked up?
That bitch mom.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fascinating show, but Isabella really is the star. Her and her Cookie Monster. Okay, SNL. All right, here we go.
You love Ryan Gosling.
When did I say that? I guess I do. Breaker High. I fucking hated this episode so much.
Really?
I was annoyed. Fast forwarded through so many of the sketches. I knew going in, because I read the AV Club review, that one of the sketches stipulations was going to be they're going to be all reading notes that they didn't know existed, or they're changing. So I knew, and I'm like, so basically when Ryan Gosling comes in and does the show, the point is to break, which makes it very not funny to me. Like, breaking is funny when you're actually trying not to, but you are trying. And I actually kind of feel bad for Ryan Gosling because that kind of is the precedent. I would be like, I'm not breaking. Yeah. And then seeing Alyssa Padilla break is
Ashley Padilla. Yes, I hated that.
Because I think that she wouldn't break.
I know.
I think that she's forcing herself to break because I think she's such a pro that she would not break. So it's irritating.
Yeah, and then she was like enjoying the applause as she should, well deserved. But then it's the one scene where they're dressed as whatever it was, like aliens or some shit, right? Where she was like, "No, sketch." No. It was that one that really got me.
But the letter writing sketch too. So I just have sorted through all of that. I didn't think anything was that funny. And I think Ryan Gosling is capable of like much more than this. And now it's just turned into Ryan Gosling's coming so we can break. But
just like the Justin Timberlake of it all.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's breaking is way funnier when you're like not trying to break.
Yeah. And Sarah Sherman was kind of doing that too. It was rough.
It's enough. It's not hard. I did like the musical guests, the Gorrilaz. I didn't realize I knew who they were, but I knew that song.
Yes. What did you think about Wickline? Your Wickline?
Oh my God, she like the one thing she did in the show. I'm like, you botched it.
I just like I can't. What is going on? Is Lorne Michaels? Is he experiencing some sort of weird dementia where now, like, his humor has just totally flipped?
I almost think that he's like now so old that he's he's listening to all the people saying, oh, Lorne is out of touch. He doesn't know comedy anymore. And I think that he's like, all right, then whatever. You kids know the comedy. You just take over. I think maybe he's just coasting at this point. But I wish he would get in there more. I wish he would instill the rule, you're not allowed to break on camera or I get mad at you. Now it's just a fucking free-for-all.
Yeah, or like, I mean, can't people tell? Like, I feel like you and I would be able to tell if our breaking, like, it became too much. It wasn't funny anymore. It was like, do you know what I mean? People are, okay, don't rate views. Never mind. Pretend I never asked that.
So, wait, what did you ask? If we're break? I
think we would know, like, if we were not being funny and like when a joke is dead, like leave it alone.
I actually think
it's a dead horse.
Yeah, people. I think that's more of the discourse about this podcast.
I know that's what I'm like.
But I was in a show called Bat Boy, which is very like kind of tongue in cheek. It's written by the same guys that wrote Legally Blonde. It's a great show. But in that, there was one rehearsal where there was a break and everyone on stage was laughing. Everyone's pissing their pants laughing. And then the director's like, let's do that in the show each time. And it never once worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the audience would kind of laugh along, but it wasn't. And they performed it well. Like, I was like, I guess I believe that you're really breaking. But for some reason, it just didn't have the same effect as that first time. And same with Debbie Downer, when Rachel Dratch did it after that, they kept making them break. And it's like, okay, it's not the same.
Yeah, I totally agree. Completely agree. It was uncomfortable. And I did the same thing where it's like, oh, or just like letting them play and being like, okay, don't really like this. But, Weekend Update was like kind of forgettable too.
It's been bombing lately, like you said. It's kind of just been really.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the timing or the audience or something, but it's not hitting. I don't know, or maybe they're using
What's wrong, though? I thought last week was so good. Weekend Update wasn't that great, but I thought last week's episode was really good, and I don't know. I get upset when Ryan Gosling's going to be the host because I know it's just going to be them pretending like they're breaking character. It's just not funny.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this trial that you're?
I do. I'll kind of set this as like a DVR alert of some sort.
Great. Okay, let's get into DVR.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have been kind of getting into this trial last week, and I'm going to sink my teeth in. Okay. It is the Kouri Richins. It's spelled Kouri, Richins, Richins. The Kouri Richins trial. You'll see her here. She's very pretty. She's a brunette. This was a photo of her last week. You can see jail has kind of gotten to her. And now I don't know if she got like a little goose egg on her head or if, she got a little pimple, but she's got something going on. And I feel that because I too get some like underground zits and things, but she murdered her husband.
Oh, okay. Well,
go ahead.
I'd like to hear her side of the story first. She looks like Michaela Watkins. Is that her name? She used to be on SNL. She used to play Hoda. And then she also was Sarah Koenig in that one sketch. She looks like her. Okay, so she murdered her husband. And why?
Allegedly. This is a wild one. So we finished the Banfield trial, which had the Brazilian nanny. This chick, so her husband died unexpectedly. She wrote a children's book because she has 3 young sons.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like like, Daddy, are you always with me or something?
About grief, a book about grief.
Yes. Okay. And come to find out, she was like a realtor and a business owner, a boss babe, a real boss babe. And her husband went to sleep one night and then didn't wake up. And when they did an autopsy, they found out that he had a fentanyl overdose, which is weird because he never did drugs, but he would occasionally take a careful THC gummy at nighttime to help him go to bed. She claims she didn't know anything. She was sleeping in the other room. But now we know that there was an affair. We know that she was severely in debt. Yes. She was borrowing and taking left and right and life insurance policies. She went to close on a property the day after her husband mysteriously didn't wake up in the middle of the night. They have you love this. They have all the police cam and the like EMS cam of when they got there, like on the scene. You can kind of like see them still working on him. You see all of the questioning. She's there, kind of like her fake crying, what she says. They have like former friends getting on the stand talking about what she was talking about with her divorce and all that. So it's really good. You can watch it. I'm not a huge fan of our law nerd, Emily D. Baker. I think she's good. We were watching her during the Amber Heard trial. Yeah, she does a lot of stopping and explaining, which I think is good. And I needed that during the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. But I feel like following the Karen Reed trial, I've kind of earned my Juris Doctorate of some sort. So you
don't need to be manslaughter, not manslaughter. Yeah, you don't need.
Yeah, I think that you could just watch along, like Court TV, whatever. Go to YouTube and type it in.
Isn't Johnny Depp in 21 Jump Street?
He is.
Oh, okay, all right.
He is. And a little. Wait, what was it? The judge from the Amber Heard trial was also the judge, I believe, for the Banfield trial, which we just had. And did you know, Johnny Depp's attorney, remember that like hot young one, like Camille, everyone liked her. She was like brunette.
Oh, yeah.
She worked, I think she worked for or something with Alan Jackson, Karen Reed's attorney. So there's a little tie-in there. I know. And keep your eyes peeled there because Karen Reed just went for a court date for the civil trial of John O'Keefe because his family is still suing her civilly.
Jesus.
But she's supposed to be getting her cell phone back. She hadn't get it back, but she's supposed to be getting it back. Anyway, keep your eyes on that. And the other thing I want to say, keep your eyes on, sort of DVR, sort of movie alert. And this is kind of a hot take. Not so much an alert, but like, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this. I'm kind of overseeing Steve Carell in every movie or mini series where he's a dad of a college student. I just can't do it anymore. Every movie he's been in, I'm a college dad. He's in the 4 seasons. He's dad with a daughter off to college. He's going to be in some movie where the daughter's off to college. He was in that
beautiful boy.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
I'm telling you,
I watched that recently.
Dad of young adult.
Speaking of which, that's in our DVR alert, Jody. The 4 seasons Pooh is coming back. Steve Carell's in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no spoilers.
Well, no spoilers, but I don't know how. Unless maybe it's just like this is how we met. Except they look like the same age. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Maybe he's a ghost. No, if you haven't seen the 4 seasons, just go back and watch it anyway. Yeah. So this is coming up. I had the date written on there, didn't I? In Browntown, 5/28, May 28th. So we got to watch. Still May 28th, and then
forever and all 4 seasons it's called. That's interesting.
And we got Plathville. Look at Kim back there. I'll wear my Birkenstocks. Jeans.
Solid.
Plathville coming back
on this cover.
March 30th.
Red dress is supposed to be Mariah.
That's Mariah, and then Lydia, I guess, is the new star of the show.
Okay, that is not Lydia. The actress standing in the body double for Olivia. Is that not Olivia in the front? That's not Olivia. Lydia.
I said Lydia.
Oh, I thought you said Olivia. Well, that doesn't look like Lydia in the front, babe.
It does. It's fucking Ethan with his tucked in shirt. I hate the tucked in shirt
and his stupid thumb. He just looks like
pants are too tight too. I hate him. He's so gross. Micah, I guess his nose is fine. Remember his ex-girlfriend? She was a real gem last season, wasn't she?
Yeah. Listen, I mean,
the trailer looks great.
Talk about looks, but she did look like the first prehistoric woman, Lucy. I'm just saying. What about Dad in the back there, Barry? He's having like a little he's got a girl boss move here. He's just walking away. He's looking back over his shoulder.
I think Micah's, by the way, broken up. Or no, wait, someone's broken up with someone. Is it Ethan? Maybe Ethan and the girl are broken up. I don't know. All of those girlfriends are.
Oh, well, they all looked alike. So we had Ethan, Micah, and then Isaac Jeremiah.
Who's really turning into a big piece of shit. He was such a sweet kid, and just like he's like really riding the fast train into like Assholeville.
So are we not going to see the little girls, as they call them?
I feel like we will. They're just not in the poster.
Oh yeah, I don't think that one likes to.
Hopefully Mariah's doing better. I can't watch her spiral.
Well, based on that photo, Amanda, she's got dark brown hair, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in a mood.
Doesn't she have alopecia? Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
Yes, but dark-haired Mariah means moody songwriting, slam poetry,
gothic, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moody.
Coffee shop, lots of coffee.
Well, that's it for this week. There's no Amber Alert this week, but nothing really happened. The Nova Lee was a guest on Kate and Ty Break It Down this week.
Oh, okay. I did see that come across TikTok. And she's like, meeting Carly was like the highlight of my life. It was like the best thing ever. I wish Carly could be my big sister all the time. And like, I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to do that again. And Kaelin's like, yeah. Thank your mom for that one. Because maybe she
could always be in contact at this point.
Finished that scrapbook before 2 hours late.
Maybe do the OnlyFans has something to do with it, and all the shit that they talk about their parents. But that'll be another story for another week. But thanks for joining us, guys. We love you. Make sure you join us for Browntown tomorrow or today, and we're going to talk about all the goings on of those crazy Browns. Then, all the other stuff. Check out our Patreon. Oh, by the way, every Friday we'll be dropping an old episode of TRP. It's audio only. There's no covers for them, so it's just the TRP cover, vintage. And last week was Amy's Baking Company. People are really seeming to enjoy it. Pre-COVID. But those early episodes, there's some real bangers. So I'm actually excited that you guys will get to experience this week after week. Again, we're totally
miss
different
those.
people. Yeah.
We miss those. They're so good. So yeah, check that out. And Patreon, well worth it. You're getting multiple episodes a week for
every day.
$50 a month. Check it out. Or if you could support us, 5-star review, give us a little thumbs up, subscribe. That would be amazing. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you later this week.
You're all adults.
You're all adults.
Bye-bye.
Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast. That's patreon.com/trpod. And We Love to Hate TV. Patreon.com/Love to Hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.